Hey everyone, it's Kelsey aka Real with Mrs. B, and this is my savings sinking funds spreadsheet. So this is how I pretty much keep track of all of our savings accounts, and the fact that we only have like two savings accounts really, in which all of our sinking funds or emergency fund and whatnot are in. So instead of having multiple accounts, I just track everything in this spreadsheet. So I wanted to update you on our savings goals and where we're currently at. So first off, we just purchased a house, if you've been following me. So we don't have anything left in that fund. And the fact that we just have it in our whatever was left over, we just have it in our budget currently. So that is not in a savings account. We might at the end of the summer transfer that back into our savings account. It's in our checking account right now, in our savings account, because there will be other things we need to save for, like next summer doing some things like the patio and whatnot. So that will pick back up again, and I will change our goal. It will not be $25,000 plus. That was for the closing costs and down payment. We have currently started to pick back up the car fund. So we paid for our last car. Let's see, it was March of 2019, February 2019, in which we had purchased our last car, and my car is getting there. It's a 2004 Chevy Cavalier, and it's got some problems. It's possessed. It's not doing so hot. But I would love to get like a Subaru or like the CRV, Toyota RAV4, something like that. But that's going to be pricey. So we'll see. I'm not going to get a brand new car. It'll be a couple years old, because I just think that they lose value so quickly. So I'm going to save as much as we can to purchase that, hopefully in a year. Car maintenance, then our goal is kind of $750 to pay for if we ever got in a car accident. I think our deductible is $500, maybe it's $250, but I think it's $500, so it would pay for that, or just regular oil changes and whatnot. For the cats, our goal is also $750, and that is to, normally I have within each monthly budget if we have to buy food or litter and things like that. So this is kind of saving just in case something happens. We need to, hopefully not surgery or something like that, but shots, or take them into the vet or whatnot. I mean, we have an emergency fund, but this is just kind of a little bit extra to help out with that. I don't want to ever be in the scenario in which I have to choose my cat's lives or because of money. Do you know what I mean? I'm really worried about that. I don't want to lose them ever. Of course, pets are like your family members. So anyway, we just have a little extra to help out in case of an emergency for them. Entertainment and vacation is kind of like whenever we go on like dates kind of thing, to the movies or go out. We're also saving up. I'd like to go visit my dad in Florida whenever things calm down. I've been dying to go to the to see Harry Potter, at Disney and all. So that's been kind of just slowly saving up there. We don't know exactly when we could go. Gift money, then our goal is about $750. That's for Christmas, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. No miscellaneous at the moment that we're saving for. Otherwise, it's enough itself to be saving for like household projects, car, etc. Like there's so much, like you want to put all your eggs in one basket to try to like save as much as you can for one thing and get it. But there's multiple things. Anyway, interest is for our regular savings account that include we have UW Credit Union that includes most of our sinking funds, except for the car fund, because that's more long term, and I get better interest rate at Capital One 360, and then our emergency fund is also at Capital One. again, because we don't need it immediately kind of thing, and it's more long-term goals. I just put the bigger amounts in that savings account. We have an HSA from my previous employer, and I've been putting $100 in a month. Once it reached $2,500, they didn't have a fee on it, so we've reached that point. So now we're just adding to it. This is to pay for, I use it to pay our dental bills when we get them. We go to the dentist every 6 months, and our insurance only pays 80%. So we always get like a $30 bill or something like that. So I use this. And then we haven't had to use it for anything else, but of course, if there was any health emergency, we have a little buffer. And then our emergency fund. I had originally wanted our Baby Step 3 to be $5,000. And since owning a home, I wanted to bump that up to $7,500 because we have a lot more that could go wrong. So we have reached that point. Woo! So we're back on track here. I would love to keep adding to this and get to be over 10,000. Like that would be a great cushion. I'm really happy with this, but we have to start saving for this car. So once that's going, we'll keep adding to this, but I am still feeling good about that cushion, like I said. Retirement, I haven't really updated this. It's a little confusing to me because I needed to be vested in order to get my money and whatnot anyway. So I haven't really updated those. And then I haven't kept track of necessarily this, but we, with the economy and all, there were a few stocks that we had purchased. We spent $275 purchasing just a few. Normally I wouldn't do this either. I would get a mutual fund, but we just did purchase a few, like I said, not like a ton of money into this for us. And we have seen those grow, and hopefully they will continue to grow. So maybe I'll do some like monthly, like every month on the first of the month, I'll update this. But I just haven't done that yet. So our savings so far then between all of these accounts is over 13,000. So that looks wonderful. Doesn't feel that way because each time I check each account, obviously they're a lot less than that. But when you add it all up, look at that. We're getting back on track. It was really sad to see all of our money go away when we purchased our home, but we're getting back on track. So I am excited. I also updated on the side here. We have our HOA fees due August 1st. I have to look into it. I just got a letter in the mail. We thought that it was paid for the year, and I'm not sure why it's due in August. Like, is it actually August through, July of the next year, or do they do like the calendar year? Because in our closing costs, we paid the seller the rest of the HOA fees, compensated them through the end of the year, the calendar year. So if it's really just through August, then shouldn't they owe us money? We should have only owed them for a couple months, now we have to pay this. So I have to look into that. It's really annoying, but I guess that's adulting, right? Anyway, let me know if you have any questions on this or what's your current savings goal. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.